Hello out there, all you Madden players and YouTubers. This is Preach Riley, and here is a rematch with Mcdoom. Remember, he gave me my first online loss. Now, leading up to this game, I had been fumbling like crazy, and I have not gotten any. I think maybe I got one out of 3 or 4 games, which, with the hit power of the Bengals, I mean, that's pretty surprising. You would think that I would be getting them, but it's definitely been going the other way. So I kindly asked him to give me 3 or 4 fumbles, and he said sure. So we're going to see if he holds up to his word. The game definitely does not start off well. We actually have 2 games here. We got in 2 games back to back, and it does not start off well for us. Although we are trying to play some defense, he definitely has a short field, though. It's going to be difficult, and there you have it. So one little mistake, and he gets in. So now we're going to try to focus on staying on the ground a little bit more, hitting them straight at the middle. The runs up the middle are really effective in Madden 25, so I'm just going to stay with that for the most part until he shows me that he's going to stop it. Of course, you got to mix in some other things here and there, but you can see we're having some real success just going straight at the gut. And that's one thing I got a little pass happy in other games, but this ebook really has some nice runs right at the middle. And there we go, fumble. Didn't take us too long, our first real drive. And he sends me a message to let me know he sees what I mean. So, that's kind of frustrating because, he wasn't even big hit or anything. Just a read option play. The guy just lays his hands on him and he fumbles. So now he comes out and he's going to start hitting me up the gut. And nice pick there by Newman. Nice pick by Newman. I did crash down for the run, brought him down a little, and then, Newman has the awareness and the high man-to-man, so he just ran right down and got that ball. Really got me pumped. I love that sort of stuff. And, makes me feel that I'm right back in the game and have an opportunity to maybe, ooh, come on. Yeah. That was a nice hit by Mays, but unfortunately he didn't actually drop the ball till he hit the ground, down by contact, and we get a review. But I was really feeling that this is going to be a turnaround, that these Bengals are going to do what I want them to do, and that is to really pop them and get me some drop balls. So, it's one of the reasons, well, it is the reason why I chose the Bengals. I love their defense. And although the linebackers are slow, they can definitely hit. So, when they get a chance to put their hands on someone, I really want them to be able to get me some turnovers. But unfortunately, that's just not working out so far. That was a pretty close throw. It wasn't the most advisable. Fortunately, I was able to get turned around to get the first down. And look at Bernard. That's what the agility and elusiveness will give for you. So just weave right through, and oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me on that throw. Wouldn't be so bad, except for I have hardly any time left, so instead of just settling for a field goal, getting in range for a field goal, I decided to go back and go for all of it, and I end up turning the ball over. Right here, though, we come right back, get a pick of our own, and we'll see if we learned our lesson, and if we go ahead and get a field goal or not. Here we get stopped at the 2-yard line. We decide to actually go for it. Bad decision, but we do get a timeout with 1 second left on the clock in order to kick the field goal. So we at least have a chance going in. Oh my goodness, he beats me deep. I thought I would be able to make a play, at least swat the ball away, but it just doesn't happen for us. So we go right back to running at the middle. That's been our bread and butter this game, and we're gonna stick with it. So we can't get in too much of a hurry, because that's just gonna lead to making another bad decision. So we have 2 nice backs who are running at the middle. Neither one are super explosive fast, but slow and steady wins the race. So Bernard has the higher elusiveness. He's gonna be able to squeeze through a little bit more, but Ellis has the higher carry. So I just kind of milk those both in there. You get those both in there, take turns, keep them fresh. And I'm staying away from the, oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Right there, I'm putting Ellis in. Forget that. Don't need any more fumbles or turnovers. So I'm trying to stay away from the read option because Johnson just seems to be fumbling like crazy of late. And there we go. That was a bad throw. Saw him coming down for the flat. I just should not have thrown that at all. We do get the touchdown, but we don't. Oh my goodness! Look at that hurdle. Look at that hurdle. Mcdoom is a hurling man. I tell you what, he should try out for the Olympics because he be hurling all over the place. So I try to incorporate that into my own game, and for my next gameplay, you will see me pull off a nice hurdle. A real nice hurdle that I was pretty excited about it. Unfortunately, the game wasn't as good as the hurdle, and look at that teabag. I was sitting there, I was holding the button down, and I couldn't get a SWAT animation. That was really disappointing because I thought I was in place. Green can't hold on to the ball there. You know, you can't expect miracles. He's a top-notch player, but you can't expect him to always do everything. 4th and 16, the score. I pretty much have to go for it. I'm just going to throw it, and he picks me off. So that's going to do it for the first game. We go again. Asked him to run it back, and he did. So the first game is a really, really close game. This game right here that we just got done playing, you know, he got me. So now I definitely want to win. You know, I can't let him beat me 3-0. I'm going to start where I was having success before, and that's runs at the middle. Decide to mix in the screen a little bit there. It's real nice that it's from the same look. And so, you know, just keep him off guard. So mix in a little bit short passes here, just to keep him guessing. And I decided to go with the read option, and oh my goodness, thank you for not fumbling, Johnson. I tell you, he's killing me with the fumbles. So Gresham, I like Gresham. I like both the Bengals tight ends actually. So I'm going to be looking here soon to start putting me together a scheme with a 2 tight end look, I think. And we'll see how that goes. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing 2 tight end, 2 running back, and 1 receiver, or 2 tight end, 2 receiver, and 1 running back. But gonna check it out. See what we can do putting together that type of scheme. So give me a little something else to do and to mix things up a little bit more. Make it a little more interesting for you guys to watch as well, possibly. So you see the first drive, we start off real nice. We were to come down. We take a good chunk of the clock, and so I'm feeling really good now. I feel real good. You know, nice and consistent. Didn't fumble, and boom! Oh my goodness! I thought I had that one. Mays is a beast, man. I love Mays. He's forcing fumbles all over the place. He's the one person that is consistent on getting me fumbles, but unfortunately, you know, I just can't recover. And right there, nice attempt for a hurdle there. But you know, right there, I went to click on the lineman that was chasing him and dive, and right when I did, he passed. So I switched to the person D-back out there, which is what happened there. And right here, he almost gets me, but fortunately, I'm able to come over and hit him. And then 4th down, he tries the QB draw, it looks like, and not having that D-line comes together and stops him. So, you know, right here we have a wonderful opportunity, you know, to kill this first half and to keep him scoreless. You know, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown, our goal right here is to not give him back the ball and to not turn over. Well, obviously, if I turn it over, it's giving it back to him. But so that's the goal. Definitely not trying to hurry up like before. You see, if we settle for a field goal, that's just fine. But I don't want him to have the ball back. I want to go into the second half with a lead. And boom. Good thing we don't fumble there. Definitely been a problem. That was a risky throw considering that the other guy was wide open. But, oh my goodness. Johnson's a fumbling fool. Fumbling fool, I tell you. We get the big time out route right there. It gets us in field goal range. So we go into the second half leading 10-0. Definitely feel good about that. Try not to give up any big plays. And, oh, come on. Give me a fumble on that, will you? J. Mays hitting him locker while he tries a hurdle with the big hit stick. You got to give me some fumbles here, guys. But unfortunately, it's not happening until now. We get a coverage sack right there with Dunlap. And so I feel good about that. That's just bad users. I saw that coming. I was actually trying to bait him, and he did throw it. I just, didn't have, just mistimed it, and then I was off a little bit. And look at Locker just stiff arm my D lineman like that. Come on, son. I don't think that's happening. None of these Bengals D linemen. I take a horrible angle here, but May stains them up, and we get the strip, and Dunlap catches it. Awesome job there. If only he didn't stumble when he hit the guy, we could have ran that back for a touchdown, I think. So now we're feeling super good. I haven't felt so good in a little while right here. Feel like we're going to be able to milk the clock, and oh man, I make a bad read. I should have kept that with Johnson. I figured the way that Bernard and them had been running, that even if they got their hands on him, that he'd check the tackle enough to get the first down. Really bad read by me. Allows them to have a super short field and to get a touchdown. But that being said, we've already showed we can milk a whole quarter pretty easily. And so if we do that, all we got to do is milk the time. All we got to do is milk the time in this game. Even if we don't score, we can take away the whole quarter and we can get the win. And if we do get a touchdown, well, then that's all the better. So, but that's our goal now. That's what I'm giving it to Ellis. He has a much higher carry, and I feel really good. I feel really good about what's going to happen here. I didn't want to go out of bounds there, but his defender knocked me out. So, knocked me out of bounds, that is. So, but here we go. See, we're feeling really good. Johnson. Oh, you got to be kidding me! The one time I decided to go ahead and keep it with Johnson, and he fumbles. So I was just looking for a slight hole to get into, and I was going to slide down. I was trying to avoid a big hit, and look at that. Look at that. 93 hit power coming in. Big hit. Once again, Johnson does not fumble. And so I feel like oh, right there. I thought I had that pick. It's not too often I'm going to get myself in a better position, and I really felt I was going to have that one. But nice awareness by him right there to get rid of that ball, not to take the sack. And right here with the screen, we're able to trip him up. 4th and 8, we have opportunity to go ahead and end the game on defense. And he comes up with a big-time catch. So he gets to continue. Right here, once again, we're all over these screens, guys. We're anticipating some screens. We're anticipating these things. So I got Johnson now, my D lineman, back there as a linebacker for a little more speed for coverage. But I don't know, now we're worried. But this is the game's winding down. Either way, we're gonna win or we're gonna lose, and we lose. That's just bad coverage by me. I had a real good feeling he was gonna go over there, and I just misplayed that. So classic game. Thanks Mcdoom once again. I really felt that one slipped away from me. That one hurt. But that's Madden. That's football. Thank you all for watching. This is Preach Riley. Hasta luego.